who had what an emotional, amazing, powerful message and performance at the Oscars.
So good.
Just a few nights ago. Gaga's with us now. Hi, Gaga.
Hi, Ryan. How are you? Hi,
Oh, I'm good, darling.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So I just want to go right away into the other night at the Dolby Theater and you up on that stage. It was such a powerful performance. What goes through your head? What are you feeling when you're singing a song like that with such a strong message?
Well, actually, I had a really rough time getting ready for that performance. It was so hard to get through that song without...
Just emotionally?
Yeah, and actually every other time I've performed it, I watched the performances back and I was mad at myself. I was like, you're crying and weeping and you're all upset. I just couldn't kind of get past re-experiencing it, every time I sang the song.
Right.
And that's pretty common with people that have been through, what we've been through is you're constantly sort of reliving the experience and it kind of paralyzes you with fear. And I didn't want to look like that at the Oscars. I said, I got to go out there and I have to be strong and I have to get through this and really stand up to this person.
Well, so is that because the body language you were throwing your body into that song, is that part of just being able to stay from getting too emotional? Is that what you did?
No, actually, I was trying to relax my body as much as possible so that I could, sing it without fear. You see, when you're scared, you tense up your body,
Yeah.
When you're afraid, you tense up. And when you're not afraid, you're loose and you're free and you can go after anything. And, that's why, when just like being in the club, and on the dance floor, if you feel good about yourself and you're not afraid, you're going to break it down, and if you are afraid, you're not going to, it's the same kind of thing. And for me as a performer, that's definitely been something, having there definitely been a mental and emotional and physical aftermath for me of what I went through. Mm-hmm. That's definitely something that I've seen affect my performance in my career. There's definitely certain performances I watch where I'm like, well, I was really scared that day. Yeah,
it's interesting. This is, by the way, we're talking about Till It Happens to You. Gaga did this at the Academy Awards. It was so many people listening saw that. Now, I also was reading that your grandmother and your aunt found out about your abuse from the performance at the Oscars?
Yeah.
Well, how did they react to it afterwards?
There was a lot of tears and a lot of shock and a lot of love and understanding and pride. I got to tell you, that was the thing that was so strange is I just felt my grandmother was so proud of me in a way that she said, my darling granddaughter, I've never been more proud of you than I am today.
Oh.
And it was like years and years of rage that I have for not being treated like a professional in the music industry in that instance and being violated. Mm-hmm. It's something that, because, when that happens to you, for me, as someone that views themselves as an educated woman that has worked really hard since I was 14 years old, I had a job working in a restaurant. I viewed every moment as a stepping stone in my career towards my profession.
Yep.
And,
I get that.
And to not be treated as a professional and to be treated as an object, it destroyed my sense of self-worth.
Sure.
And this is why I want to, I just want to, when you're in pain, when people go through any traumatic experience, they're in so much pain they can't even verbalize how they're feeling. I'm sure if you were to ask any of your friends whose, loved ones are sick with cancer or, someone in the family died unexpectedly, it's almost like people are silenced by the grief. Mm-hmm. And what this song I feel is so important in doing, and that I saw it do at the Oscars, is that people knew that they weren't alone and feeling alienated by their pain.
Yeah, I mean, it really was. It was incredible to watch, and obviously you had those the survivors up on stage with you, and it was nominated for an Academy Award, and there was a lot of emotion in that room and across the country after watching it. Lady Gaga is on with us. Can you hang for 1 sec? We'll come back. I have one other thing I want to tell you about because you and I are doing something simultaneously here, and I don't know if you know about it.
Okay, great.
Okay, hang on 1 sec. Gaga with us, Kiss FM. But right now, caller 102, I've got tickets for you to go see Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas. So call us now for those. All right, Lady Gaga is here. So we were talking about the powerful performance at the Academy Awards. And you're working on new music for the radio here too as well?
Yes, I am.
When can I start playing this stuff? When are we going to have something to play?
Well, I don't know. I guess I'll have it to you when it's done.
It's always good to send it when it's finished. It's always good.
In the meantime, I would love it if you would play this song.
Yes, Till It Happens to You?
Please. Because I know it's not for the clubs, even though there are club remixes, one of them by DJ Tracy Young, who's amazing. But this song is important for people to hear, and it's very important also for people that haven't been through pain to hear, because it's good for them to care.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shallow things in the universe, and I'm just asking you, Ryan, until I send you that record, whatever that record is that I make, don't give up on something just because it doesn't sound like, what we're used to hearing on the radio every day. It's still important. There should be some balance on the radio. It has a lot of power.
Well, I will play that. I'll play that in just a second here. I'll play it as we say goodbye. And before we do, just to completely, you're very convincing. But I don't disagree with you, by the way. I don't disagree with you. But on a much lighter note, and allow me to go down this path. I know that you're getting married. I'm the man of honor for my sister's wedding. Oh. And so she asked me to stand up with the bridesmaids, and part of what I have to do is plan some things for the wedding. I don't know how much you're doing yourself, but even just as the guy, as the brother planning this thing, this is a lot of work. I mean, you need more than it's like decisions. How are you? Yeah, you have some help, right?
Well, I think if I were to not let my mom do this with all of us and my family, I think if I were to deny the women in my life the planning of the wedding, that they'd probably just kill me. So,
right. I get it.
So, I have all the help in the world in a way, but I want a really family wedding. So we're not planning anything that is worth writing about.
Well, here's the conversation we had at dinner the other night, and I don't know anything about it. We're going somewhere for her wedding, and so we have to travel. And she's asking me, "Hey, how do I travel with the wedding dress?" Because she doesn't know how to. The wedding dress has got it's got volume to it, and she can't figure out how to pack it and travel.
Ahead in a crate.
Okay, like it's a horse. I'll send it in a crate.
It gets its own plane ticket.
So good. There are these black cases. They're these huge black cases, and she has to put it inside, and she has to put giant amounts of tissue paper and bubble wrap inside of it to keep the shape of the dress.
That's my responsibility, so I will be borrowing bubble wrap from everybody here to do that.
I'll help you, Ryan. I'll help you.
All right, we could seriously.
I know a thing or two about transporting fashion.
I will tell Meredith Seacrest that Gaga has some advice on how we can transport that in a box.
At least she's not getting married in like an egg or anything. That was
no.
She could borrow yours.
Lady Gaga with us. All right, I'm gonna play the song "Till It Happens to You" from the film "The Hunting Ground." Available now to check it out to see that message. Thanks for calling. It's good to chat with you.
You too. Thank you. I love you guys. I really appreciate you caring about this message. Just that personally, it makes me feel so heard as a human being. So thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you soon. All right.
Bye.